So guys, what do you think about everyone getting vaccinated?
Where did that come from?
Well. Would you want your mother and father, or your grandmother and grandfather, to be vaccinated? That's how I feel about it. I think I'd rather have
That's
I'd rather have
someone be safe than not be safe.
exactly.
Right.
I'd rather
I
have
agree.
them take the vaccination. I know there's
Now-
a lot of stuff about it, but
Now that it's been there for a while and they're not turning into like I Am Legend people, then I think it's
the I Am
okay.
Legend thing happened like a
Yeah.
year after, though.
That is the scary part.
No,
yeah.
no way it will happen.
The what?
The I Am Legend.
Yes,
So who likes I Am
the
Legend?
science say.
Yeah.
I don't think it will happen.
I hope not, but that's the thing. That's what's scary because that's what it was. It was like a cancer vaccine or something like that.
There was that.
Yeah,
That was one of Will Smith's last good movies.
and he choked his dog.
That was emotional.
Choked his dog.
Yeah, he did choke his dog.
Okay, now what's the answer then?
I believe you should get
So
vaccinated.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I believe it's better to be safe than to be unsafe. Right? It's
Is
better
yours,
safe.
Jericho?
No.
Is this yours, Josh?
Yeah, I was saving it
It's right
for.
here.
I was saving those crab legs for later.
Oh,
Who likes crab legs out there? I mean, who doesn't?
People that are allergic.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
I
but
know
you know what I
two
mean?
people. Two people.
Yeah, some people are allergic to peanuts, and that sucks too.
Yeah.
So would you get the vaccination knowing that there might be a chance that
Huh?
you die?
Me personally, no. But for the elders, yes, I think you should.
I mean, with anything you can die, dude. You could die probably with another kind of.
But if the doctors have said that the cause is the vaccination,
Itself?
yes, as the main cause of death.
Is this truth or is this hypothesis right now?
This is the truth of some of the vaccination.
That voice that we're hearing really responds well.
Who is that?
Who is that talking?
Moderator.
you know what? Some Republican right now, they don't want to be vaccinated.
Yeah.
Some of the Republicans. But me, I don't care having it. I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone, whatever
agree.
that criteria that they have,
Yeah.
that 65 or older, I think you should get vaccinated.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think 65 and older for sure. You like that they need to get vaccinated ASAP. If it were my parents or grandparents.
Yeah, I tend to trust the majority on this one, you know.
How about polio in general? Like there used to be polio, and then the polio vaccine came out, and now there's no more polio.
So it shows something worked,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I'm just saying.
It's not rocket science. I don't need to be a
No.
scientist to know
Yeah,
that.
to understand that.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think that it would be cured with just herd immunity? So that the people that don't want to get vaccinated
no.
don't have to?
I think you do need a vaccination eventually. That's
These
what's
old
going.
people are dying, man.
Yeah, that's
These
what's going
extra
to-
older people, like they're like 80-year-old, 90-year-olds. Unless you don't really,
Mhm.
unless you think it's time to ship them off to like another place. But I think they deserve to live as long as possible.
In your opinion, would you rather make just enough money but be always with your family? Or would you rather make a lot of money but have to be away from your family?
Is
I want to hear you guys.
Is family is in like does that count as your love life too? So you have no love life?
No,
Or just your
what
family?
I'm saying is the first family, your immediate.
Just your immediate family?
Yeah.
No, I couldn't.
You'll
No,
be
without-
away from them. You'll be
without
making a lot of
anyone?
money, but you'll be away
without
from
anyone.
them.
No one, not even.
No, you probably see them once a week, you know. Sometimes, you know, they fly on the weekends, you know.
It's hard.
You fly on the weekends. You see them on the weekends at least. But you're
Once a
super
week?
rich, yeah. You have your own helicopter that
That's worth it. No, that's worth it. Because that means if you're rich enough, you could be able to put more time to see them, right? Right, does
No,
that make
That
sense?
goes out of the
No.
criteria, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay, yeah, then that means that's not the question. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
But I wanna be with them 24/7. I don't wanna be without them. If it has to come to that, us living out of the grid.
I love living out of the
No, but
Living off the grid would be cool.
I don't know,
but the question is, you will make enough money, right?
Yes.
But live with your
but you
family.
won't have the chance to live a luxurious lifestyle.
So did you get a good answer now?
No, I did not.
Well, okay, I would pick family.
Yeah, that's easy.
Then luxury.
Then luxury. Unless it was like gonna be hardships, like you said, you're making enough money.
Yeah,
I'll pick
enough.
family. Yeah.
Just no luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an easy question. It's like if someone were to give you like $1 million, but your whole family and friends would have to disappear, would you do it? It's like
No.
if you say exactly. If you say yes, then obviously you don't care if you're away from your family.
I will
for
not enjoy the
a week.
luxuries. Yeah.
That's
You know
true.
what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're not gonna
No, I
enjoy
agree,
yourself.
but maybe some people do. I'm not one of those
Yeah.
people. I like the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's why it's a simple question. It's
Simple.
like, are you gonna pick?
Some people
$1
don't care about
million,
family.
yeah.
You know.
Some people are they only think about themselves. I mean,
I saw this celebrity go on vacation to Dubai, and he was showing his beautiful hotel room, like the trips he was taking on the camelbacks in the deserts, and he was all by himself. I'm like, on his birthday.
That's
I was
not
like-
fun.
I was like,
I
what's the
wouldn't
point of
enjoy
that?
I
What's the point of that? I
I'd
don't
rather
what the
get
point of
into a
that is.
single room in my house with all
Yeah,
everyone.
exactly. What the point of that? I don't understand what the point of that is. But I mean, to each their own. He looked. I guess he was happy. He was posting.
Riding
it
a
everywhere.
camel.
He's posting it everywhere. I don't know. He probably,
That's cool.
if he
Probably
sees
didn't
this, he
smell
probably
good.
gonna realize who this is.
Yeah. Is he sleeping in the camel?
So what?
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? He could be. He could be into that. Who knows? He could be into that. He could be into. He likes the double
Maybe.
humpback or the single humpback.
I think the double one.
I don't
The
know.
double for sure.
the double humpback. Yeah. He seems like that type of guy.
Do you think with marijuana being decriminalized in most places that everyone is able to act high in public?
If you're not offending anyone, I don't see why not. Okay, if you're driving a car, then maybe
For me,
you shouldn't.
I'd rather not do it.
Same. Personally, I
I mean, some people mess up with it, especially when they don't know.
When you're driving, you can't.
What if you go to a carnival?
That would be okay.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That was a random
I like
situation that I
as
brought
long
up.
as
It's
long
totally
as you
random.
don't go hanging in a Ferris wheel, you might gonna hang around
Totally
the.
random, or a movie in an IMAX theater
Or 3D movie.
or one of those.
Yeah, that's a good.
I'm just random. Those are random things, though. I'm not saying that anyone's participated in that.
So wait, what was the question? If you should be high, if in public?
Everyone has the ability to act, quote unquote, normal in public, being high.
If you can, or if people should.
If people are able to, everyone, because now that it's being
Decriminalized? Should people just smoke it and just do it
Wait.
regardless?
So should they be high?
no, like now that it's being decriminalized in most places, people have the ability to buy marijuana in gas stations as long as you have ID, right?
At a gas station.
Yeah,
But
wherever.
no, you can buy it at 7-Eleven.
Wherever
Yes.
there's.
I'm not
there's
saying
a
much.
But do you think that everyone should be able to because of the way that they'll act in public?
even that you can carry yourself good, you still have to stay in the house because it's unpredictable. Sometimes you get angry too, since you're high, you can be more irritated, and to get away from it, you better stay in the house. Once you smoke, stay in the house. That's the name of the game. That's it.
Want some?
In your opinion, what's the best sport
To watch or to play?
It's easy.
to give your money to?
To give your money to?
That
Well, what
means
do you mean?
merchandise, watching them
No.
play
No
in
way.
an arena.
You're gonna pay? You're gonna pay? You're gonna pay them like
Yeah, like tickets to go watch them.
pay-per-view?
Yes, exactly.
No.
Depends how emotionally attached to you are to
Playing is basketball. For
Yeah,
sure.
easily. Basketball, easy. Playing
Playing
basketball.
basketball defeats every. I mean, not defeats, but it's the best sport because basketball players can play any other sport easier. It's the
You
most
have to spend money.
transferable sport.
But you still
It
have to
it requires extreme athleticism yet extreme skill.
That's
Just bleep that
any
out. That
sport
adds
actually for
characters
me.
to
But for me personally, the typical answers since we're Filipinos, basketball, number one in our heart, ever since I was a kid. Yeah, so yeah, I'm willing to spend money to go to the arena and buy Laker merchandise. But football, no. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
pay.
that's why I've been to an NBA game, but I haven't been to an NFL game.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have.
Same.
We have been
Mm.
my one and only.
See, I would want to go, but I don't know.
I'd want to go too.
I'd rather spend my money on a Wizards game.
Wizards games are even like cheaper whenever you can
that's
get in.
true.
Yeah, it's really exciting though to be in the football. Or
Yeah, it looks fun. It's just
So
I haven't done
exciting.
it.
It does look.
the energy is like wow.
Yeah. I really want to see honestly, I do want to see the NBA players on court side. I want to see how fast they really move and how high they really jump.
Yeah, compared to
In
TV.
person.
That's
Yes.
true.
It's
I
different.
want to gauge
It's
how
really
how
different.
really good they are.
They're like
'Cause
gazelles.
I know they're very
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I think they really are like gazelles.
You know what? You can even hear the way they run. They run like horses.
Like a, yeah, make a
Horses.
noise like a,
Do you know the sound of the rubber?
Yeah.
and everything's quicker. Like
Yeah.
they move so quick.
You can also hear the noise of the people. Oh man, sometimes
The energy is different.
it's irritating too.
Oh,
Sometimes, especially your team is losing. Oh man,
Plus
stop
the
it!
$16.
And then, you can have the saliva from the upper part of the seats.
Beer is
I said,
$16.
shower.
Washington.
So the best sport is we don't know. It's subjective.
It's basketball. Sorry.
I agree.
It is. If you want me to be not subjective, it is basketball.
Yeah, ball is
I
life.
think
That's my
if
my
you,
motto.
If you look at it like last second of an NFL game versus last second for an NBA game, I'd rather watch last second of an NBA game.
Yes.
Right.
Ball is life.
To see that game-winning jumper, game-winning dunk.
Because it goes back and forth more
Yeah.
dramatically. The NFL, great as it is, because I love that last 2-minute drive, but that's what it is though.
That's
It
it.
comes down to that
Exactly.
2-minute drive.
It's the greatest team in
Whether
the
the
NBA.
defense is gonna stop them in that 2-minute drive or the offense is gonna score at that time.
And then basketball's down to the last second.
Yeah. The greatest
Oh,
team,
man.
America's team,
Rip Black
Lakers.
Mamba.
Do you believe in polygamy or that there are some valid points
my
in polygamy?
Define polygamy.
This is deep.
Define polygamy.
You know, it's getting
Moderator.
exposed more due to TikTok.
Let us
It's getting exposed. on
Spell
TikTok.
it. Spell.
Wait,
spell-
spell polygamy. Yeah.
Spell polygamy.
polygamy is getting
I'm not in a spelling contest, but
spelling B.
spelling bee.
Spell it,
Or
moderator.
spelling.
Come on.
Spell it.
Polygamy.
Wow.
Yeah. Now define polygamy.
It means multiple relationships with one other person.
What?
Oh,
Multiple with what?
With one other. What do you mean? One?
So
What?
one person has multiple relationships.
Is it legally
So
binded?
does it have to be relationships or can it just be fling?
polygamy will only apply if you are married. But if you're not married, you're single, and then you go mate with different guys. That's not polygamy.
Okay. So polygamy
Many marriage.
Yeah.
Many
is
marriages.
many marriages
Yeah.
with one person. So, do you believe in it that it's okay, not that you do it, but that it's okay, and that there are some valid points, including religion?
Wait, so polygamy is getting spread on TikTok right now? Can you
Yes.
explain that?
That
Moderator?
people that
Is that just a trending
Yeah,
page?
is that trend? Are you telling me polygamy is trending among the young people?
it's on
Is that-
It is
TikTok a
trending.
lot about how the kids have gotten out of the polygamy cults with their parents
So kids are forming polygamy cults on TikTok.
against it.
So what's the concern?
Against
Against
it.
it. Oh, so kids don't like polygamy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so they're getting out of it and they're exposing
Well, kids
what it is.
kids shouldn't be having sex anyway.
Yes, but they are getting out of it. They don't believe in what their
Obviously.
parents believe in.
Huh?
They do not believe what their parents believe.
And what do their parents believe?
Oh, the parents are polygamous.
Are polygamists, yes.
Oh no! I mean that'd be like obviously like anytime you're different, it's gonna suck growing up, you know. So like if
Yes.
you have parents that are like different than other parents openly, then they don't wanna expose that.
Polygamy. It'd be nice.
There's an honest
if
answer.
I don't-
honestly though, like why would?
It doesn't bother me. So why go ahead?
Exactly. Yeah.
If the question is if
If
that I don't have to do it, then why not? If someone wants to do it, then do it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like freedom. Come on.
What's the downside
But
of
it
that?
is illegal.
What's the
Did you hear
downside?
about that one old man that married like 100 wives? And then also got exposed, but he went to jail for that.
For marrying 100 wives?
Yes.
Were the wives marrying him against their will?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No, but
Aren't
it's
the wives
illegal.
choosing to marry them?
I'm just
Yes.
wondering. If it was against their will, that's wrong.
But-
he just have an affair, maybe.
No.
You
Well,
have a marriage license?
I'm not sure because I think that has to be reviewed by an actual court.
I don't think among the
Concubines, huh?
among the 100 women that he get
He's like a-
married, he never
like
get
a-
caught even a single
300
once.
BC Chinese emperor style.
Even 99 of them.
Asian people, you know,
He got called out and now
them.
went to
There's a
jail.
lot of Asian people out there.
Well, biologically speaking, evolutionary speaking, I think men wants multiple. We just want to impregnate as many women as we can.
There's some
We can't help it. We can't. We just do it.
That's what men are.
there are there.
Do you agree in what he said?
I don't disagree, but there are some species of animals that are totally monogamous.
That's
They're-
true. They live and die with one mate.
with one mate
Yeah.
only for the rest of their life. I'm not saying that's the human race or the Homo sapien, but it is out there.
Yeah, because I'm not really sure, where that idea of one man and one woman, that romantic idea of being together forever. I don't know if that's like culturally indoctrinated to us.
Just planted.
I mean, right?
We don't really know how.
In the East, it's different,
We
right?
don't really know how it was back then. We
Yeah.
don't really know how if they were polygamists.
That's true.
know.
We don't know.
So we don't really
But it
know.
also
yeah.
depends on when you met your spouse because if you met them when you're 40, forever is not too long. But if you met them when you were younger, forever is very long.
How about if you're okay with it, then I'm okay with it.
No,
Very
but-
true. It doesn't bother me. I'm not offended.
That's what I think. Yeah, if you're not hurting anybody, I'm cool, dude. Cool person.
Kids shouldn't be like be brought into whatever chaos that it comes with it. Imagine having to deal with all those people.
Yeah, there's this episode. There's this show on TLC actually called Sister
Yeah,
Wives.
sister wives.
Yeah.
So what if like your girlfriend or your wife is like, hey, you can like sleep with as many people as you want, and I won't sleep with anybody. Would you be like, nah, I'm not gonna do that?
Really depends on how you feel. The guilt. It's all about the guilt.
That's exactly.
No, what if you
The level of
it's
guilt.
Totally cool. It's totally cool. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I'm just speaking hypothetically.
It's the guilt, though. That's the
If I had a wife who wants to sleep around, I'll probably be cool with it if you want to enjoy, but still deep inside probably. Oh,
No. I'm saying like
she's
you.
be with other guys.
I will just say that, sure, 100%.
No, I'm saying if she let you, she didn't have a problem with you.
You're just saying that, but once you see that your wife is seeing somebody, or just even talking to somebody,
It really
even
hurts.
in a restaurant,
Really
maybe you're gonna explode, man.
It really
you're
hurts.
just saying that
Male
hey,
ego.
it's okay for me if my wife can.
No,
Yeah,
no,
unless-
no.
unless you're a couple.
Of course,
Unless you're a
yeah.
couple.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
You're just saying that, but once you see
If you're
it,
a couple,
oh
yeah.
man,
If
I
couple
don't think
is
you're not gonna.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Like after Adam and Eve.
The Catholic Church put a restraint.
Yeah.
Even just a little bit, restrain people. You know what I'm saying? Because they said you cannot have sex outside the bounds of marriage, right? That's their teaching. I think sexuality is not a big deal before.
Yeah.
Like now, it has become a taboo.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's not really established, in the Bible that you have to be,
Yeah.
with one woman. Like it's not like Abraham had the concubines for sure. Like Solomon had different wives, concubines. David, I don't know.
They have like 60 wives.
How do you think people get brainwashed into being in a cult?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh. Just a sentence from me. If you're dumb, you can be in that area. That's it. Period.
No, but they must be in a very low place
I mean, how did Hitler happen?
because they're in a low place and they
Yeah.
needed someone to look up to.
Exactly.
So whoever's your leader, how corrupt as they are,
Isn't
you're
that
gonna
because
follow them.
their morale was low because of after World War One? Is that why?
Yeah
Germany?
for
Yeah.
Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how can they acquire those
close.
number of people? Those numbers of people that get into that cultism. I wonder
Like-
how they do that. How they
I
have
think
this
people that are lost,
convincing.
people that need to find something, they're lost.
Yeah.
They feel lost.
They're
no,
really-
if you're lost to the
They-
extent of that,
We're gonna tie this
Some
up later.
people, yeah.
to believe with just
have
one
you
person.
ever heard? Do you know what you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but do you know what the dictionary difference between
A cult.
a cult and a religion is?
Mm,
The only dictionary definition is that in a religion,
mm.
the prophet is dead. In a cult, he's alive. That's the only definition.
That's
The
kind of
difference.
weird.
That's the thing that for me.
So like, if you say a guy I think it's better, obviously, if a guy
Joseph
goes through something and then he falls into Jesus and loves Jesus for the rest of his life. Like
Yeah,
that's people would say that's so positive.
that's
And I,
very
and
true.
I think it
But,
is though. I'm not saying
but they're
that's not
believing in a
positive.
different person who's alive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cult is,
Yeah,
but
that's
usually since a cult like has a negative connotation to it, because it leads to like the demise of a lot of people.
Like the Kool-Aid people.
Yo,
But
they're famous for that. They're infamous.
Or the people with the white Nikes.
Infamous for
You remember
that.
the white Nike people?
No,
They were all
what
wearing.
They do.
They were all wearing white Nikes and killed themselves.
so
all.
what you're
Oh
what
my
you're saying,
gosh, that's
just
crazy
because
about
Yeah.
white Nikes.
one of the view that people get hooked to become a member of cultism is because of they're seeking the truth or something.
Everybody's searching for meaning.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think they're searching
I
for
think
meaning.
something like
If
that,
you're
yeah.
searching for the truth, why would you believe in one person only?
Right.
It's
That's,
just who
that's how we think. But like,
Oh,
there's
and
other
you-
people that do
and-
crazy
and-
stuff.
And do you don't question yourself that who is this guy? Who is this man that I have to go with?
That could be done by a cult leader.
I'm talking about common sense. If you have this common sense, it's strong. I don't think that
Oh, yeah, that's
you're gonna
true.
get hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
I
true.
don't think so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but
I
if
don't-
you,
Those cults are really like rackets. They are charlatans.
Why
They are charlatans. They
That's
are.
why
No
for me-
exceptions. Because sometimes people are already stuck in there. You know, like I said, they're already part of the family. For the Scientology, they're very powerful. You know, that's why the big stars, they're stuck. I don't know what they're...
Tom Cruise.
I've heard it's blackmail.
Yeah, blackmail.
Yeah.
Yeah, they blackmail.
but
That's
I
their
don't
that's their
know.
gimmick.
I wouldn't like
But
to know.
they are so powerful. Oh my gosh, so rich and powerful. They have their own army, and you cannot investigate them. They always close their their Scientology centers. They have high security.
No taxes.
No taxes. All religions are not taxed.
That's true. They're not.
All
Yeah.
churches are not taxed.
Yeah.
They're not.
Do people actually do nice things for others without thinking they're going to get something in return? Whether it be or no. I do.
To me, everything is
This is the one.
self-serving. No matter what you do, it's self-serving.
So do you think that someone's going to do you a favor without thinking that they're going to get nothing in return?
Not that even. It's not that even. Like, pretend like you were to give to a less fortunate person, and you feel any kind of pleasure or joy from that. Self-serving.
Everything is self-serving. It's all about your feeling and your guilt.
That's true.
And your guilt.
But
Your level of guilt. All of us have different
I'm not
levels of guilt.
against it. Like, definitely feed the less fortunate. I'm for that.
Is there ever a time where you think lying is better than telling the truth?
That's a good question.
Yes, I can think of one
Yeah.
situation.
Is
Easy.
lying always
I-
wrong?
I
Is
can
it
think-
always wrong?
No, that's different though than
Because
what she's asking.
What
though.
they don't know won't hurt them.
There's a point
Right.
in time where it's acceptable. You want me to give you an example?
That's racist again. That's racist.
Well, what's your example? Let me hear.
You want to hear the
Yeah, yeah,
example
what's the
that
example?
perfectly
That
is,
lie is
is
acceptable?
acceptable even socially among a lot of people. How about when you're planning a surprise birthday for somebody, and the person
Oh,
that you're
that's
planning the
true.
surprise birthday for is like, "Hey, are we doing anything for my birthday?" Is that socially
Yeah.
acceptable? You can tell me if it's not.
So that's why I call it racist. You know why? you know why? You know
Papa,
why?
the mic.
You know why?
There
Why I
you go.
call-
Now the
you know why I
beautiful
call
voice.
it racist right away? Because the word white lies will go in.
Oh, white lies.
All the lies that you gonna say
It's the
is
good-
only like white
the
lies.
easy
The
lies,
acceptable
right?
ones are white
it's,
lies.
only, it's only
Yeah.
a mild lie.
Like my example is a white lie.
No, because it's racist again. Talking about white again.
Yeah,
See?
they're the good.
Just
It's
mild,
acceptable.
mild
All
lying.
the good things are white.
Mild
like
lying.
White Christmas.
Yeah,
Like what else? Well, give me the white.
anything with the light and dark.
White wedding.
Give me the songs of the white.
The
White
the
wedding.
light and dark, even like
White
the whole
wedding,
Star
yeah.
Wars thing is like light versus dark.
Yeah, well, it's always white versus black.
Hey, I accept all colors.
Why
Okay.
the cloud is white and blue? Yeah. All the nice.
But space is black though.
But when you go under the table, it's gonna be there you go, the brown one is coming out. If you're under the table, the shadow, you will see the shadow. As deeper as you go under the table, and then you're gonna see the black. The black thing, the scary thing, you know.
Yeah,
So in
but-
other words, the dark color is always like scary, you know.
Yeah, but what?
And the white is always like heaven.
Yeah, that's what they did. That's what they purposely
And you
did.
know,
that. That's been like that since the
and it so
medieval
happened
times.
that we
And why
are
do they-
brown.
What?
We are brown. We are in the middle, you know.
Yeah.
We're not really that cook, and we're not rare. Aren't you glad that that your race is brown?
Yeah. We were right in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm just happy the way I am. Like, so if I was born white, I'd be probably happy white. If I was born black, I'd be happy black.
That's a good point.
But